Word on the street is I have been awarded the 2022 Community Hero Award. Wow, thank you. Let me tell you that opening that email was quite a surprise. I was like, I wonder what this is about, and then realized it was directed at me. I am humbled and honored to have been chosen for this award. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Tami Kromer. I am a lifelong resident of Fenton. Go Tigers, class of 1990. I'm married to the man of my dreams for almost 28 years, and we have 7 forever kiddos and have fostered 40 children in the past 16 years. I have the honor and privilege of directing Clara's Hope, a local nonprofit that helps foster and adoptive families have success. I want to tell you about why and how Clara's Hope exists. Our family has 3 homegrown kiddos, 3 adopted, and we are in the midst of our first adult adoption of our newest daughter, who joined our family at age 16. I now crack up when we tell God our plans, because He often has a much better way. Our journey to where we're at now started with us wanting to expand our family. We, of course, told God we wanted no babies, no foster care, and our youngest child would stay the youngest. Well, let's just say that's not how it worked. We started the journey and realized we needed to get licensed for foster care in order to adopt a sibling set, as we had hoped to do. We got licensed, finished the mountain of paperwork to adopt, and got a call about a teen mom and her young baby boy, no chance of adoption, straight foster care, and she needed someone to help her learn how to be a mom. My husband and I felt something within our spirits wake up and say, this is what we're supposed to do. So a week before Christmas in 2006, we said yes to our son Joshua and his birth mom. Now that was crazy. After several months, she decided to leave and asked for him to stay. Through a series of crazy events with courts, workers, judges, and other things, Joshua was adopted into our family in December of 2008. March of 2009, I got a call and our worker said, "Are you sitting down?" I answered no. She said, "Well, you ought to be. Josh's baby sister was born this morning. Do you want her?" What do you say to that? We said yes, and we were told that at that point it was a straight adoption. So we went in thinking we were adopting this baby girl. 6 weeks later, with a different court, different county, and a different judge, the goal was changed to reunification, and we re-entered foster care. This was a very long, drawn-out case with a huge change involving the Supreme Court and many other things. But a couple years later, Lydia was adopted into our family. At that point, we were never, ever, ever going to do foster care again because it was so hard and we were so alone. Then, friends of ours adopted a little one who had a life-limiting condition, and we did what we always do. We went to visit them, brought them dinner, and held the baby just like normal. When we went home from that, we looked at each other and said, they are crazy. Why would they do that? We supported them when their daughter passed away, attending the celebration of life and just grieving with them. What happened next was nothing short of a miracle. They decided to do it again. They adopted a little boy who had a life-limiting condition. So we went over, took them dinner, held the baby, and supported our friends. Something had shifted. And my husband and I, when we got home, we looked at each other and said, we could do that. We began the adoption journey again. I was emailed a picture of our daughter, Clara, in August of 2012. And when I saw her picture, I knew it was our daughter. I applied for her adoption, and then I let Dave know when he got home from work. When we were selected to be her family, we felt like we'd won the lottery. Clara was born with a condition called hydranencephaly. So instead of a brain, she had 2 fluid-filled sacs and operated from her brainstem. She was blind, on a feeding tube, and had a very short expectancy for life. When we announced her adoption to the world on social media and other things, something was different. Whereas before people had told us, "Good job, we're so proud of you, hey, you inspire me," but with no action, this time people came into our home. They held the baby so I could take a shower, fed us dinner, took our older kids out to the movies and to play dates, and cleaned our toilets. Within 24 hours of us announcing the adoption, it was paid for. This is unheard of. And it was people from the community, church members, business people. Clara lived 8 months, 8 days. She shifted many people's perspective of what the ability to love and what love looks like. When Clara passed away in April 2013, my husband Dave and I looked at each other and said, this cannot stop. We need to offer this opportunity to other local foster and adoptive families. We wanted her legacy to live on. And so Clara's Hope began. I want to say thank you to Freedom Center Church for housing us for the first 5 years and allowing us to be a self-funded ministry under their umbrella. Clara's Hope became a nonprofit in 2020, right as the pandemic began. We pressed through to be able to continue to offer services to families. I want to thank my husband Dave for supporting this crazy yes and being my person. Without God, none of this would be possible. I thank him today and every day. I want to thank our program coordinator, Erin, who has been integral in all of this. She has helped put it together and makes it really work. She works one-on-one with the families and helps them know what they need and supports them well. We just hired a second social worker, which I'm so excited about. We now have a building where we can provide services. This is just incredible. I just wanted to help some people, and now it's actually a thing where on a daily basis, lives are being changed. I can tell you more about Clara's Hope in person, but I want to say thank you to every person that has believed in us. Before we knew what to do, we had donors that could see the vision. I'm just so excited to be part of this that's helping to move families from simply surviving into thriving. Thank you very much for this award. I am humbled and honored. Now, let's go help some families.